Come on, why are we playing with this? We know who the real MVP is. Welcome to Brave Burst DFS, one of the best places online for PGA, NFL, MLB, and NBA news, and obviously DFS. If you don't know already, I'm Walt. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because I drop these videos all the time and you don't want to miss them. All right, now, disclaimer. This is not a Joel Embiid hit job. He had a great season. He had 33.1 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 4.2 assists, and he played in 66 games, which is a lot for 2023. So he's a beast. I'm not trying to necessarily hold it against him that he can't win in the playoffs because we know this is a team game. This isn't tennis, this isn't golf, or any of those other games where you just play and you do your best and you win. This is basketball. But the fact remains, he can't get past the Eastern Conference Finals. Some of that's the coaches, some of that's the players, some of that are other factors that we're not going to go into. Nonetheless, he is a beast of a player. My team is the Hawks. My team broke his team down. They had to rebuild and mess up the whole process. But nonetheless, I would trade any Hawk, that's including Trae Young, and that's my boy, to get Joel Embiid on the Hawks. So this is not a hit job. The real question is, what is value? A lot of people have different definitions of what value is. Some people think that you have to be on the best team in the league to be the most valuable player. And I kind of agree with that. Now, we had one case back in 1987 in baseball. I know a lot of y'all don't watch baseball. I know a lot of y'all weren't alive in 1987. I was just a little boy. I don't remember this, but I have this thing called Google and Wikipedia, and I can look these things up. So anyway, in 1987, Andre Dawson for the Cubs, I know there's a lot of Cubs fans out there, he actually won the MVP on a last place team. So was he valuable? The voters thought so. How much value did he bring to a last place team? Who knows? But I think there's been a paradigm shift in sports, and especially in basketball, where your value is based on winning championships. It doesn't matter if you make it to the playoffs. It doesn't matter if you win all of these players of the month. If you're not with your team in the parade, holding up the trophy, it didn't matter. You gotta win championships to be the MVP in most people's eyes. Now, obviously, that's not possible to predict because, as you all know, like all other sports, the NBA votes for the MVP before the playoffs start. Happens all the time. We've seen it in a lot of other sports. So because of that, a lot of times, in a lot of people's opinion, the person that wins the MVP is the regular season MVP. So I know something else happened this year, and we're going to say it. People get tired of voting for the same person over and over again. Happens all the time. People got tired of voting for Belichick and Pat Riley for Coach of the Year. People get tired of always voting for LeBron James for this, that, and the other. People got tired of voting for Brady, and before you know it, people are going to get tired of voting for Patrick Mahomes. So I understand that. But nonetheless, this isn't a legacy award. It is a season award. So you're supposed to look at that season and make your vote. You're only supposed to look at what happened on the court and maybe in the locker room, because we know that if it's someone who is a good leader in the locker room, someone who has good character, we know that that can lead to wins. But if it didn't happen on the court, in the locker room, it should not be counted. All of these popularity contests that happen out there and all of these other factors, which I'm not going to get into, shouldn't matter. So with that being said, we're going to keep it a buck. The real MVP is Jokic. I guess you already knew that because of my thumbnail, right? I'm saying it. This guy is amazing. No one that big should be able to do the things that this man does. He's like a center point guard, and he's making 3-pointers. He's an assist machine. His stats this year, he had 24.5 points a game, 11.8 rebounds a game, and 9.8 assists. He basically, when you round up, averaged a triple-double. Let's have a moment of silence for that. Okay, I'm done with that. So I understand all the reasons why Embiid won, but at the end of the day, Jokic is the real MVP, and it wasn't even close. Okay, I changed my mind. The real MVP is that panda. Where did the panda get all that money? Oh, I'm just kidding. Jokic is the MVP. Anyway, like I said earlier, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Look at my other videos out there. My channel's just getting started, but you're going to be one of the people that say I was on the ground floor when Brave Birds DFS took off. So look at my videos, come back for the next videos, and you have a great rest of your day.